Hello dear students, welcome to the PL SQL video tutorial series. Now today in this video we are going to explain user defined exception handling with the help of an example. In our previous video we worked on the implicit exception handling, that is named exception handling or unnamed exception handling. Now this is the third type of exception handling, which is known as explicit exception handling, or the exceptions which can be handled by the users and the name is also given by the user. So they are user defined exception handling block. So here is an example. This is the same example which we have taken in the implicit exception handling of unnamed exception handling. So in that example we have used pragma for that. Pragma because it's used for the system generated errors with unnamed situation. So if we want to give the name of give name to that situation, then we can use pragma. But if we don't want to use pragma and I just want to give the name of the exception and then the handling of exception by myself only, then we can use this type of block and this type of code. So here what we have done, we have declared an exception with the name myX exception, and then n is a number where the initialization is 10. I have taken 10 and value of the n is 10. Then in the block of the statement, or in the PL SQL block, I have begin my execution block, and for r is equal to I in here it start with 1 and it will go up to n is here 10, and then loop will start. In the loop section, what will loop will do? It will print I into I, means it will square the I, or it will multiply I with the I. If I cross I is equal to 36, if means my result is 36, then it will raise an exception, and that exception is my X. This exception will be raised. Then end of if statement and end of the loop. So typically we just want to print I into I, and if 36 appears in the answer, then only then exception will be raised. And what will be the exception? The exception will be exception when then dbms underscore output line, we want to print welcome to the error zone. So you can see this is same as unnamed exception handling, but the difference is here we haven't used the pragma and the error code. We have just given the name of the exception, and then we have defined the exception and what can be the error message it will print. We defined here just that, and we can run this. And after running this block, see here, when 36 appear, it says welcome to the error zone. You can just try it with giving some numbers which doesn't have 36. So we can say here 5, and then we can run it again. And if we run it again, then it will print all output, because 36 didn't appear. Then the result will not contain any exception handling block, or the exception block will not execute it for that statement. So hope you understand this topic again. If we can also give the name, with the name we can also give the serial number to the error also. This user defined errors can have serial numbers also. So for that, what we have to do, we have to give a number in this statement, and in spite of using this print statement, we have to use some other statement. So we can use this raise underscore application underscore error in that case, and then we can give the error value here. The range for this value is minus 20,000 to minus 20,999. So you have to give here numbering will be given only between this range. So minus 20,000 to minus 20,999. So any value between that, if you want to change that value, you can change that value. See, first I have given the value 5 here, and then I can run this code, and if I run this code, it will run my code easily. But if I give here the value which can contain 36, so I'll run this code, and if I run this code, what it will do, it will print an error message. So this is minus 20,015. I have set this value only. see here 20,015. Welcome to the error zone. Welcome to error zone. So this has the error. Where is the error? Error is in the 16th line, because in the 16th line I have started my exceptions. So you can change this value and you can see that value will be changed. If I say 19 here and raise application error, raise underscore application underscore error, this is the way of printing or displaying the number with the error, and then I will execute it again. And if I'll see my output screen, this here numbering is changed now. So using this example, you can create your exception blocks and then you can run your exception block with numbering or without numbering. If without numbering you want to print any message, then you have to use dbms output underscore line. And if you don't want to display only the block, only the message, and you also want to print the lines, and then you can write raise underscore application underscore error. So what is the difference between this and that? If you use here dbms underscore output underscore line, then the error will be displayed in the same color as your answer, and if you display it with this function, then it will be displayed like the general errors you have in your Oracle block. So this is all about the exception handling in PL/SQL. Hope you understand this topic now very clearly. So we have total 4 videos of this topic. 1 is for theoretical and 3 is for the practical part. See all other 3 videos to clearly understand all the topics related to the exception handling in PL/SQL. Thank you so much. Thanks again.